How y'all doing today? You know? Uh I guess I'm gonna start out with peace be unto everybody this day, Learning, growing, learning. I wanna speak about parameters and I wanna speak about sorcery. A lot of us call few of us call, many are called, but few are chosen, because they choose to do what they want to do or what they think they should do. Uh I want to say this right here. To people that have been through and have not yet witnessed it, but for people that deal with people with lower energies that do spell work, that do warlock magic against people, hold down your energies. For women that do lust spells and love spells and all kind of demonic rituals upon other people's heads and stuff. I'm I guess I'm here to get a law and let people know that it's coming back. And it's coming back in a way where uh you gon' you gon' you're gonna expose yourself and you're gonna tell people what you have done. And the people around you that's doing it too, they're gonna expose themselves. Cause well, regardless if people believe it or not, I had 6 people in my energy doing spell work against me. You know what I mean? Against the spirit, the Holy Spirit, the Holy Ruach, which was name based then, but is known based now that it's my higher self that I have elevated to. But to people that's around negative energies, this is a spiritual war. Rather you like it or not, rather you see it or not, this is a spiritual warfare. We're at the end of Revelation where it can be your child, it can be your mother, it could be this, it could be that. And you gotta feel the vibration on them and knowing what they up to. Now, we all wrong people in our life. We not perfect. Nobody ain't perfect. But when people lie or don't acknowledge what they do and the cause and effect, it causes another person to grow. Because you begin to see, stop fighting what they talking about, let it be and just show who you really is. You know what I'm talking about? Because it's going to show. Only reason people mad because, and I'm saying a couple of these females that I had a relationship, they mad because I'm all in one. You know what I mean? I'm all masculine. You feel me? I got uh feminine understanding about the feminine. You know what I mean? But not no third dimensional shit. You know? So I relate to my sisters. I relate to my brothers. You feel what I'm saying? So when you learn that relation is about knowing and finding out how to help people. And, I'm strong enough to go through a lot of shit, I feel like I know that, after what I've been through. People say I'm mean. Well, if somebody disrespect you to the point of your soul and your spirit, that lets you know they want death on you. It ain't no way around that. You can't make nice of people doing shit like that. Their intentions. They could have killed you. You know what I mean? They could have did something real awful to you, if you weren't strong enough. But I'm strong, I'm too strong. So in my life, you know what I mean, in my personal life, I had witches. You know what I mean? I was in love with witches. I was fucking witches. You know what I'm talking about? Not all of them, but like I say, the few that ran. That's why I'm by myself right now. You know what I'm talking about? And I ain't by myself. I'm with the kingdom, and I love the shit. But these witches, they don't have no life, and they never met spirituality. They never seen or knew somebody so real. You know what I mean? That would treat them with respect and dignity until they disrespected that only thing that would. So when they did that, they never ran across somebody that would tear them from limb to limb. You know what I mean? Because of that devious heart and in the way that they try to use it against people. Like I said, I had one that was playing over my top while I was asleep. You know what I'm talking about? While I was asleep. And I never had that done to me, somebody playing on my head while I was asleep. I'm talking about for a whole year, And I'm not saying I'm an innocent party or this and that, this and that. Oh, but I have not offended that person or the other person in any kind of way. You know what I mean? Graffiti be on the bridge, but I be trying to give people a heart. I try to give, you know what I'm saying? I try to give people a chance, you know what I'm saying, to have heart. And it turns out they are devious. They are no good. You know what I mean? They are no good for a lot of people. I could tell that. You know what I mean? But the people that they're dealing with, they don't have no other choice but to deal with them. You know what I'm talking about? Because they're on a lowercase level of thinking, way of thinking. You know what I mean? They think it's positive. They think it's good to fuck people over, to cheat, to go out there and be a harlot. You know what I mean? Bringing these diseases and stuff to people, or bringing these bad energies. People don't know what they do. They can't know what they do. You know what I'm talking about? But it don't matter if they did or not. They can tag team and get behind them and root for them and cheer for them all they want to. You know what I'm talking about? I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit don't apply to me. You know what I'm talking about? I don't feel like that these people, because it's coming a time where this earth finna reclean itself. You know what I'm talking about? And what you're going through, if you're in the positive aspect of things, you're going through, when you reject some people and you know you did the best you can, you see the ignorance, the bullshit, the lies, the spirit that's upon them, you know that, you better know that in this time where we at right now, the spirit is separating. You know what I'm saying? They separating people. They can be in their own little world lying. You know what I mean? All they want to. But I guarantee they look like shit in the face. They weak in energy. They don't have no energy. They ain't got nothing going on. I ain't never attacked neither one of them. I just protected myself. You know what I mean? And to their people that they getting to do spell work on me, they got death on them. You know what I mean? Like spiritually, they got death on them. You know what I'm talking about? Like it's coming back. I'm strong enough to withstand a lot of shit. I ain't here for the audience. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't here for the games. You know? But I say this right here because my spirit told me to go ahead and say it, so it could be shown that I would never lie to you. The kingdom is real. The Most High is real. The Creator is real. You know, it's not no game. These so-called brothers that say they brothers, I have a person that been mimicking me since he learned how to do warlock magic. He been mimicking everything that I do, my whole character, my whole person. And I ain't no actor, you know what I'm talking about? But it's funny that you help this person all this time and they fuck you over, and they still want to be in your energy, and they mimicking you. You know what I'm talking about? They won't fade you. They won't give you a fade. Give me a fade. You know what I'm talking about? Won't do that right there because they scary. Or they say, oh, he's acting crazy. He acting like this. If you did what you did to me, to a lot of other people, they probably would have capped you. They probably would have took you out. You know what I mean? Because you're playing with soul. You're playing with spirit. You know, you crazy. You sound crazy. Well, whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever. I had somebody sound crazy before. Well, whatever. I got more sense than a little bit, you know? I think that you never met somebody like me. And if I ever, like I said before, if I knew who you was the first time, you would never be around me, homie. You know that. You know what I'm saying? You could play crazy. You could play like you don't know what you got going on, what you've been doing. You and your wife and your mom-in-law, y'all been doing sorcery, homie, for years. I ain't never said nothing to you, but that's how y'all rock. You know what I'm talking about? When you start siphoning my energy, homie, you know what it is. Now you think I'm gonna leave stuff alone? Hell nah. You already apologized to me. Oh, yeah. Man, I was doing some shit, man. But nah, that ain't the apology that I want. You know what I'm talking about? I want you to tell people what the fuck you was doing. You know what I'm talking about? You and that girl D, and that what the other girl name is? Start with a C. Yeah, you know who you is. You did it too. You know what I'm talking about? She did it too. You know what I'm talking about? And then she wanna talk shit. You know what I'm talking about? She wanna talk shit. Then had her little funny looking little boy, you know what I'm talking about, smiling and shit. Boy, you better find somebody to play with. You know what I'm talking about? I don't see nobody, period. This ain't no threat. Find somebody to play with. Stay out my energy. I don't fuck with you. Never did like you. I met your people. I respect your people, but I don't respect you. They don't know who you is. Straight up, yeah. So, to the spell workers, to the one who doing witchcraft, to the one who got somebody watching somebody around my area watching me. I know who the person watching me and all. You know what I'm talking about? Petty. I don't deal with petty grimy ass people no more. You know what I'm talking about? Grimy. You know what I'm talking about? Want somebody to be so down, so this lady. I'm full of energy. You feel me? I don't give a. I'm full of energy. You understand? You understand what I'm saying? It's we in Revelation. You know what I'm talking about? If you don't upgrade, if you don't cleanse your body, if you don't do what you're supposed to do, if you don't use your heart, if you don't cleanse yourself for what you have done, you in trouble. Just the same way you looking now, you trying to get your people to attack me and shit. Why you getting your people to attack me? You know you did what you did. You know what you did. You slimy as fuck. You ain't even talked about your own people, so you know you slimy. You know what I'm talking about? The same people you in their face, you slime. You won't let me know. You won't let me know what you say. So, you know, you can roll around the city and people can be mad and say, oh, he think he this, he think. Nobody never been in touch with me. They listen to what everybody else say, so they ain't been in touch with me, so fuck them too. That's how I'm rocking. Yeah. So, nah, you can believe the lies all you want to. I'm still here. You know what I'm talking about? I'm here. You see me? You see me? The Most High being with me. You can't take that away from me. You can't take that away from me. You mad because I showed you a light about love and relationships and this and that, and y'all neglected that shit. Thought I was a square ass nigga. Thought I was a square. You know what I'm talking about? Thought I was pussy or thought I was green. You know. And I'm watching. I'm telling you the whole time. I see you. I see you. You sure you want to do this shit? You sure you want to play these games? Got one messing with an old skated great ass nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Like, don't tell the truth. You nasty as fuck. If people really know what you do and how you do it, you nasty as fuck. But who gives a fuck? Because people fucked up too. They might believe your ass. You fucked up. And I don't give a fuck if nobody don't believe me. I don't need nobody to believe me. I stand where I stand because I believe me. You damn right. Yeah. You man. Listen, until that, like I said, until your little cheerleader, homie. To your little cheerleader, man, they don't know the half what you been doing, homie. But like I said, I don't care nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Like this how it is. When you understand this shit right here, you know who you is. You know what I'm talking about? And any time that you want to get it, we can get it. I told you that. You know what I'm saying? Based off how you disrespected my heart, boy, I show you what it is. You know what I'm talking about? You can say, oh, he's acting crazy. And he's acting like this right here. But you talking about black and this and black and that, this and that. But nigga, you showed me what you would do. You know what I'm talking about? You show me what you'll do, homie. And this ain't no game. You know what I'm talking about? This ain't no game. I called you out so many times, and you say, oh, bro, you acting crazy. Then you go tell people, oh, you tripping. But come back last week, oh, man, bro, because that pressure on you. God real, homie. That pressure on you. You disrespect. You know what I'm talking about? You disrespect hard, homie. Hard. I looked out for your little girl, nigga. I looked out for your kids when they came out, man. You know what I'm talking about? I don't like shit like that. And people say, oh, he acting this. No, homie. No, you could play innocent all you want to and they could believe you. You know what I'm talking about? Some people just dumb, innocent believers. You know what I'm talking about? Dumb, innocent believers. The people that's playing innocent playing games. You know what I'm talking about? I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? You don't like my language? Oh, so what? Oh, so what? You know, just stay out my energy. Like I said, homie, I ain't got no problem with you. You take care of your family. You know what I'm saying? You take care of your family. That's the only thing I care about. You take care of your family and your kids, homie. But you, your wife, and your mother-in-law, y'all know what the fuck y'all do. You know what I'm talking about? Don't ever come to my face talking about you don't know what you do. You know what I'm saying? You told me how y'all do sorcery. You told me how y'all do witchcraft. I'm telling you about Christ. You telling me about Ogun. You know what I'm saying? Ogun will know him and fuck with you. That's our ancestor because you use him in the wrong way, homie. So, soon as I start doing something, you want to do it. You know what I'm talking about? You never paid for nothing that we did. I looked out every time. And people say, well, why he don't want to fuck? I ain't never said I don't want to fuck with nobody. Then you listen to them people around you. You think you don't know how to approach me, so you think I'm unapproachable. But the thing about it is that right now, I don't want to be approached, really. You know what I'm talking about? If somebody can approach me and say, man, hey, man, I feel you, homie. This world fucked up, man. You know what I'm talking about? If I can't see the evaluation of what they went through and they ain't sincere, I ain't fucking with them, you know? Straight up. So, like I said, homie, we had our chance to fade, and we still got all the chance in the day to fade. You know what I'm talking about? You a man, be a man. You know what I'm talking about? I come to Green Acres. I come to Green Acres, wherever you want me to come, homie. You know, but you ain't gonna want me to come because you know I'm gonna come like a goddamn lightning bolt. You know what I'm talking about? So, to all these people think that I got something against them, man, you ain't even in the way. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't even in the way. Huh? Hold on. Yeah, you ain't even in the way. You know? There's a lot going on in this world. You know what I'm talking about? But personal things need to be dealt with in everybody's life. You know what I'm talking about? Before you get yourself together, you gotta get all these negative ass people out your energy, these slimy ass people out your energy. You know what I'm talking about? And the thing about it, the man know, you know what I'm talking about, that he fucked up in the head. He know that he did some fuck shit, because you won't never apologize just to me. You need to tell people what you did, homie. I don't respect that, you know, at all. At all. I ain't never been in a situation where, you know, people do that, but this is what you gotta understand. When you find out people come at you like that, you also find out that you must be appointed, anointed, you know? So, you know, I done helped a lot of people, you know what I'm talking about? And people think that I won't say their name. I say your name, I spell your name, I put it on live, you know what I'm talking about? And I dance on your name too. I moonwalk on your name. You know what I'm talking about? Like, that's how much I feel like you disrespecting me. You know, disrespect. Matter of fact, you didn't even disrespect me, because I was in sorrow about the disrespect. The spirit. You disrespect the spirit. You disrespect my spirit. You know what I'm talking about? That the Creator gave me. He gave you one. You know what I'm talking about? But you invaded my privacy. You, then the little Jezebels, you know what I'm talking about? They did some fuck shit. You know what I'm talking about? All y'all on some real wicked shit. And you wonder why, you know what I'm talking about, I won't let you in my energy. If you come near me playing games, I'm gonna slide you before you even know. You know what I'm talking about? To the one female that disrespected me, you lucky. I mean that shit. You lucky. I would have been back to prison. Playing on my top while I'm asleep, I would have been back to prison. It didn't dawn on me. The Creator didn't, the kingdom didn't, you know what I'm talking about? They didn't want me to know. They didn't want me to know my anger then. You know what I'm talking about? They didn't want me to acknowledge all what it meant for you to play on my top while I'm asleep. Because you was already in Lauderdale with that Haitian lady. Remember you told me that? I wasn't paying attention to what you were saying. See, that's what people, we be fucking up. We don't be paying attention to what people be saying, what they really be up to. You know what I mean? Like, we really don't. Like, I looked out for this other chick. You know what I'm talking about? She say, oh, he got this going on there. Why you gotta do all that right there for your image? You talking about some, oh, nobody don't know who you is. This and that on my side of town. Listen, I make it known who I am. You know what I'm talking about? And make it known who you is. I'm pretty sure they know who you is by now. Cause you filthy the way you live. You know what I'm talking about? You disgusting. You know what I mean? You really disgusting. If people know, you know what I'm talking about, how people really live, and then come out here and be like, oh, I'm bling, this and that. Man, that shit filthy. You know what I'm saying? That shit filthy. I won't fuck with that shit for nothing else in the world. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You know what I'm talking about? I've been through enough, you know? I've been through enough. You know what I'm saying? So when people hear me and they say, oh, he's just no. I can talk and speak just as humble as I could, you know. But when I express myself, my expression is real, you know. All day is real. When I come out like this right here, I mean this shit, you know. I mean it. So how can these people in my vicinity that's doing spell work on people, sucking people energy, learning, that's what's wrong with us now. The ancient ancestors did the same fuck shit. You know what I'm talking about? It wasn't no law. It wasn't no law. You know what I'm saying? All out of order. Maya, you know what I'm saying, had to come in. You feel me? Christ's wrath got to come in. You know what I'm talking about? The ancestors got to come back. You know what I'm saying? To save people from hurting each other. You know what I'm saying? You don't supposed to be doing that shit against your brother and sisters. You don't supposed to be doing that shit against nobody in humanity if you're a real leader, but you're not. You know what I mean? You don't know how to lead, how to be good to people. You don't know how to lead, how to be honest to people. You don't know how to lead, how to be unself-righteous. You know what I'm talking about? You don't know how to lead like that. You don't know how to do it. You know what I'm talking about? It ain't easy for you. It's hard. You know? It's hard for you to be nice. It's hard for you to have a heart. It's hard. So you got to find a devious way, because you're connected to the world. You got to find a devious way to disrespect somebody because you want to go out there in the limelight. You know what I'm talking about? But then come back and you looking like Raggedy Ann or some shit. You know what I'm talking about? You know, lie, take people to court, all type of shit. get their people involved, got their people all involved, like I'm the bad guy. But they people already know who they is. Nah, I'm the bad guy. Nah, she going down for her own spell work. It only coming back on her. He going down for his own spell work. It's only coming back. It's going back to the sender. It got to go back to the sender. The nigga wife, the nigga mom-in-law, it going back to the sender. The universe is not playing with you fuck people. You know what I'm talking about? They like to play fuck-ass games. It's going back. You don't like it? So be it. It don't matter. I ain't here for that. I'm here for what Judgment Day is standing for. You know what I'm talking about? Like, in your own area, you be the law. When you dealing with people, you be the law. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't no police gonna save your ass. You gotta be the law. I'm the law. You goddamn right I'm the law. Disrespect me. You disrespect my spirit. You feel me? Christ flipped the table by the spirit. People ain't talking about that. They say, oh, he tripping. You don't want no Christ spirit. Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet talking about tripping. You know what I'm talking about? Then you got these snobbish people, you know what I'm saying? Not all of them, but some of them throwing their nose up, smirking and shit. What the fuck you doing that shit for? What, that shit supposed to bother me or something? Do you know where I came from? Do you know you can't survive the shit that I've been through? Do you really know? No, you can't. You can't. So sit your ass down, because you real weak. You real weak. You can't even go where I been. You know what I'm talking about? And come out unscathed, huh? You can't even go where I been. You'll be calling me for protection in that motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Cut that shit out. You ain't been where I been. So cut that shit out. And I'm the one that's gonna be here for respect purpose. Cause you can't get it. You can't talk to everybody and get it. You can't make somebody, you can't cause an effect of what really is and what it ain't, what it really is and what it ain't. You know what I'm talking about? You can't do that. If you could, you would be doing it and stop judging people. You know what I'm talking about? You can't judge me. You can't stop me. You know? It don't matter what you try to do. If you come against me, I'm going to come so hard, you're going to know I'm going to say your name. You know what I'm talking about? I'm going to say your name. You feel me? I'm going to say your name. And you're going to have to confront me, you know what I'm saying, for your disrespect. Or for what you will feel that I disrespect you for. You will have to confront me. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't no hideaway type person. You feel me? I told you I'm the bait. You feel me? God made me the bait. Keep playing. Keep playing. I'm strong enough to take that shit. You feel me? Keep playing. Now, if everybody don't like what I say, you know what I'm talking about? If especially if a man don't like what I say, we can get there. I don't give a fuck. We can get there. You want to be a man? Stand up like a man. If you really feel like that, you that mad about that right there, knuckle up. Knuckle up. To the bras that did that spell work, that don't know what the fuck, they act like they don't know what the fuck they were doing. I didn't have no business even fucking with you anyway. Really, you wouldn't even know my level. Really, I lowered myself. You know what I'm saying? I really did. Every time I got in a relationship, I lowered myself to somebody else's standards. You know what I'm talking about? Then be looking around, they like, you know what I'm talking about? Say, oh, I like this nigga energy. This nigga got good energy, but it ain't what I want. I want to do this right here. So they take my energy and go do what they want to do. And then come back looking pitiful, try to come back and say, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it was too late. You almost killed me. You know what I'm talking about? You almost killed me at heart. Man, you think I ain't got a heart? Man, you lucky. Half of y'all lucky. You know what I'm saying? Lucky. Cause I could have spent my time, you know what I'm saying, behind bars. And I'm lucky, you know what I'm talking about? I could have spent my time behind bars, you know what I'm saying, rather than fucking with somebody, you know what I'm talking about, locked down in a relationship with a motherfucker that's playing games. You know what I'm talking about? You know, I could have spent my time behind bars. You know what I'm talking about? I'd rather go to the real prison, you know what I'm saying, than to be locked down in the world out here, you know what I'm saying, by people stupid mistakes or stupid ideas of how they want to try somebody. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? Now, like I said, I forgave you, but I ain't gonna lie to you. The kingdom has Maya, Christ Yahshua, you know what I'm saying, and all the ancestors that's watching you do spell work against me. All the ancestors that are watching your people do spell work, it's already been witnessed. It's already been, y'all might well go hard. Go hard as you can. All y'all get together and do all the spell work y'all can do. Go hard. Go hard. You feel me? Go hard. Go get your cards. Go get your crystals. Go hard. You feel me? Because my God going hard for me. You know what I'm talking about? Christ going hard for me. My brother going hard for me. My ancestors going hard for me. My y'all going hard for her law. Believe that. Jurisdiction. Yeah. Play the game. Keep playing.